military. And how we connected at work actually was that were dealing with issues that it was hard for us to understand. PTSD, mental issues, or whatnot that came from us serving in the military, but we didn't have the knowledge or education to understand what we were dealing with. She started talking about is, you know what? Peter started writing this Trike, and it's helping him. And it was like a solution, an alternate, healthier solution than what the VA had for them. They were literally mailing them opioids, you know. So VA solution was to numb their feelings, numb their emotions, rather than having an actual healthy solution for them to be normal human beings. So for me to see the change in Peter through the years, to see him to be so functional, and then also Kelly, you know, when she eventually got her own Trike, and see how motivated they were, you know. For years, 100% this mission was funded by Kelly and Pete. They didn't have donations coming in. That's how committed they are to this organization, and that motivated me to be 100% part of it and for them to become my family.
When did you decide that Forgotten Not Gone was right for you?
For me, I want to say my aha moment was that first ride with Forgotten Not Gone. Like, me being able to participate in an activity was liberating. And my second most important one, I want to say, seeing my children participating in the Veterans Ride Parade, you know, and being part of the whole circle. I'm like, it's not just for me, like I can have actual activities with my children. That for me was it.
Describe your first ride.
It was liberating. We went downtown around Fremont in Las Vegas, and I have back problems, you know, and just being able to use a Trike, you know, and feel like a normal person riding a normal bike, you know, it was just so uplifting for me. You know, it motivated me to want to be part of this and actually get out and do something, you know. And what I liked about it is most veteran organizations, they focus just on the veterans, not realizing that their spouse, their children, are 1,000% also affected by what the service member had to deal with when they were in the military. And this organization takes care not only of the veteran, but also their families. So my children have been part of this organization from day one. So that's something that obviously triggered me to be more positive and to continue to be part of this organization and contribute in which way I can.
How has Forgotten Not Gone helped your family?
The way that Forgotten Not Gone has made family relationships better is by helping the veteran being able to cope and understand their own situations, that obviously at home they're gonna be able to have more positive relationships with their families. You know, when you're dealing with all these mental issues, you become impatient, or you have your radical behaviors, you know, or you shut down and you don't want to be part of anything that has to do with your family, you know. And Pete and Kelly's organization, by helping that veteran and even the family members, you know, understand why they're acting that way, it has fostered, you know, families to have a better relationship.
What do you say to a veteran who doesn't want to hang out with other struggling veterans?
What I liked about Forgotten Not Gone is veterans, for sure, don't like to seek for help. They don't like to burden other individuals, because if we are having a difficult time understanding or coping with our own issues, we can only imagine, well, if I'm having this problem, how am I gonna go and ask for help with somebody that may have the same or worse problem? But beyond the first step of wanting to ask for help, what I realized is that a lot of veterans don't even know that they have PTSD. Me, I showed all the symptoms, and it was Kelly who slowly, without making me feel bad, that I may have this, because you feel ashamed, you feel guilty. There's a lot of different feelings that you have. So it's first accepting it, that it's okay for you not to be perfect. It's okay for you to have served your country and become affected, but now it's time to have a positive solution. So Kelly and Pete made it so comfortable and almost positive that you have this condition, that you have these issues, but hey, we have an awesome solution for you that has worked for us, and we're providing it to you and your family for free.
What was your most memorable ride?
The best ride that I had with For Guy Not Gone, I want to say we were probably a year and a half in. We had more trikes, and we were finally starting to get the wrapping approved with all the trikes to have the official logo, because before we didn't have it. And being able to be downtown and be recognized, and people like taking videos and pictures and being interested and getting excited, like, and asking questions like, wow, like, where are you guys coming from? What is this? That for me was an awesome moment, for sure.
What is the trike life?
The trike life is you being able to free yourself, riding, it's comfortable, it's peaceful, it's fun, even if you have medical limitations. Because if you are not able to use your legs to be able to pedal, we have recumbent trikes that you can use your arms, you know what I'm saying? Like, or if you have back problems, we have the trikes that are established for you to be able to ride comfortable, but they also have the electric assist where you don't even have to pedal. You just turn on the motor and then you feel like you're riding like the rest of us, but it's really just the motor that is making you be part of that awesome and fun ride with us. The trike life is a big community, it's a big family, and even on Wednesdays we'd ride downtown, it's not just for veterans, and we get together with other organizations that also like ride their bicycles or whatnot, it's a family for sure.
What are the different types of rides that are available?
So For Guy Not Gone has different type of rides. For example, right now we're doing a Wednesday night ride where we just come together with actually locals, bikers, that they have organized a bike ride on Wednesday evenings downtown Las Vegas. We meet at 7 and we start pedaling at 8 p.m. So it's just different types of bicycles, It's just that for us, we provide the trikes for those veterans and their families that want to be part or even that city event, We get together, we ride for about an hour and a half, almost 2, and we have a very well organized as far as like how we stop traffic or whatnot, and we just ride downtown. It just becomes a family affair, Then we have another ride that is just for females. It's the women's ride that we do on Sundays at 7 in the morning. And the reason for that is, of course, we understand that we don't know what veterans might have dealt with, and there's females that may not feel comfortable riding with males, so we also conscious of those situations, and we make it comfortable for females to want to just ride with females. And we meet up at Craig Ranch Park and we do a ride at 7 in the morning because right now it's super hot. And that's just a pretty fun ride to do. And then they're gonna start a Warriors ride, but there's all this information gets posted as well as when we ride in our forgottennotgone.org webpage. So our Wednesday night rides, we are in the heart of Las Vegas, when we ride downtown, and then you get to see like the big Las Vegas sign, the stratosphere. So as we passing by, you get to feel like the old Vegas, like you actually feel like that you're that local experience, and you get to see all the casinos. We ride through the stratosphere, and it's just a very amazing feeling to see this local event, and see hundreds of bikers get together. You even see them with their pets, that they're riding their bicycle, and you see the pets running right next to them, and it's pretty amazing.
How can you help?
How can you help? Go to forgottennotgone.org. There's no big or small donation. Go to Forgotten Not Gone. You can do a recurring $1, $5 donation. We go to Starbucks and spend $6, $7 on a drink that goes where? To our gut and helps no one. $5, you're gonna be able to fund this wonderful organization and help yourself. Come on, veterans. We can also help ourselves. What do they say? If you help me to help you. That's how this can work. If we can get together, we can continue to fund this mission.
A message from Ruthie.
Kelly and Pete, I'd like to say thank you. Thank you for everything that you have done for me, for veterans. Thank you.